going on, guys? MariK here, back with another Dragon Ball Super video. Today, Bandai has started to reveal some of the cards for Set 8, Mechanical Machinations, and I thought I wasn't going to be as excited for this set, but then I started to see all the other stuff that was being revealed, and I started to get super hyped for this set. Now I'm actually excited for a lot of the cards in this set, and I'm really hoping that this set makes a great impact on this game. So as we saw with the reveal for Red, we are getting a new Bulma leader centered around the Battle of the God Saga, so I'm really excited to see that. We also saw that we're getting new Saiyan support, including what looks like a Super Saiyan-infused Videl, and hopefully, and even new Super Saiyan God Goku support. Hopefully we get some more Super Saiyan support for the other characters like Gohan, Trunks, and Goten, but I love Super Saiyan God Goku. So much more than the Super Saiyan Blue, and I'm really looking forward to getting some new support for this particular form. So here we see one of the Super Saiyan God Goku cards. It's a red-yellow card. There's the Super Saiyan Videl down in the bottom right corner. We got another Beerus extra card. What looks like another extra card for the Saiyans as well. The art on that card looks super dope. I bet that is going to be one of the best looking foil commons ever. And then we've got the Bulma card, which on the front she looks nice and innocent. But on the Awakened side, she is ready for business. I like how it's got Trunks and Vegeta in the background. It almost makes me wonder if it's going to be an archetype similar to the Goku's lineage. Not quite functioning the same way, but an archetype that focuses on having Trunks and Vegetas and Bulmas all in the battle area together. That would be pretty cool in my personal opinion. Also for Red and Yellow, they're giving us a new Super Baby 2 leader. Now this is not going to be the same leader from the starter deck. This is actually going to be a separate Super Baby leader that I believe is a red leader based on the imagery that I have, that we'll get to that in a moment. And it will also center around Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So we're finally getting some more Super Saiyan 4 support. I'm really happy about that because it is one of the coolest looking forms. I know some people dislike it, some people absolutely love it. I really like it. It's not my favorite, but I really do think it's a great design. One of the best things from Dragon Ball GT. And getting a new Super Saiyan 4 Goku leader is going to be pretty fantastic as well. I'm actually happy that he's red. Not that I don't like the old yellow Super Saiyan 4 Goku leader, but red just has so much good support now. Then here we see that we've got another red-yellow Super Baby and another red-yellow Super Saiyan 4 Goku battle card. We've got another Vegeta down in the bottom left. That's right after Baby takes him over. We've got the next form up in the top right. It's another red-yellow battle card. And then we've got the yellow Baby that we saw in the starter deck video I did over in the left. Then the bottom right, I actually have an image of this card as well. It's actually a yellow Wish card. We'll get to that in a moment also. Green-Blue, on the other hand, is going to have a lot of cards from the World's Strongest movie with Dr. Euro, or however they said it. I think it used to be called Dr. Wheelo. I really don't remember that movie. I've kind of watched some of them here and there, but the main ones I loved was the Bardock movie and the Cooler movies. Occasionally I'd watch others here and there, but I really don't remember World's Strongest at all. Here we have some of the cards from the blue-green for World's Strongest. Really the only things that I recognize is obviously the Goku in the middle. There's a Gohan Piccolo on the left, looks like it's a blue-green as well. The rest of these guys, I just don't remember them from the movie, so hopefully they'll be, good cards and actually form a decent archetype at least. Then I'm super happy to announce that we're getting more Android support, more Android 17. We're getting Android 16 support, which is really cool because I think he's an underrated character, and more Android 18 support, and hopefully Dr. Gero support as well, because obviously he created all of the androids. Then, of course, because everybody's been asking for it, apparently, we're getting Android 21 support. I'm not super thrilled, I'm not excited for it, though a lot of the skills are really intriguing, but the character's not something I was looking forward to. I will not say it's a bad character, because I really don't know, but as long as it turns out to be a great deck, I definitely look forward to playing it. I really hope, though, that I can play some of the 17, 18, and 16 androids in the old-school android deck. Whether or not that will be the case, though, remains yet to be seen. Here we see there's a blue-green Goku and the blue-green Android 21. There's a blue-green 16 in the bottom left. The Android 17 and 18 from the starter deck in the top right are blue. We got a blue Vegeta. We got a new green Gotenks. I hope that is a good card. And then we've got a Krillin, Yamcha, and what looks like a Piccolo in the bottom right. So hopefully some good green support, and hopefully that Gotenks is just a badass. Then for the black support, we have Hachiyak, which I don't remember him either. I don't even remember what movie he was from. I just remember him as being a character that just hates the Saiyans, and he pretty much just tries to team up with all the villains or something. It was something weird. I don't remember. Like, I don't know. The Dragon Ball movies, to me, a lot of them just weren't that impactful, besides a few characters here and there. What is impactful, though, is the fact that not only do we have this awesome-looking Hachiyak card front and center, we've got a new Black Cooler card in the right, and on the left we have a Turles battle card. It's gonna be, to me, it's kind of gonna come off like Nappa and Raditz, like we just kind of got support for them sprinkled in, and hopefully this isn't the case where we just get one of these Turles cards, but nonetheless, hey, we're getting him in the game, which is a step in the right direction. In this shot here, we get to see a new green Goku card on the left. On the right, we've got that one-drop baby that we talked about in the starter deck video. There's the brainwashed Trunks. There's a brainwashed Goten next to him. And we do have an image of the green Goku. It's called Focused Breakthrough. It's a one-cost green counterplay that says if your leader card is green and your life is 4 or less, if the battle card being played has an energy cost of 3, it is placed in the drop area instead of being played. The permanent says, if you have a multicolored card in your energy and your life is 4 or less, you can activate this card's counter skill from your hand by sending one card in your life to your hand instead of paying the energy cost. So, that way you can basically, it's like playing with Sparking almost, except you just have to have your life at a certain amount. That's really good for having like a good counterplay that you can play with while being tapped out, basically. That is super awesome. I really like that. And it's green, and I really want green to have more and better support. We also have a better image of Baby Evil Origins. His skill says, if your leader card is a yellow baby, if you have a red-yellow multicolored card in your energy, when you play this card, draw 3 cards, then choose 2 cards from your hand, place them in the drop area. You cannot play this card for the duration of the turn. So it's basically a graceful charity for Dragon Ball Super for the yellow baby leader, which is pretty cool, especially because that can set up for a lot of plays, especially with like sparking cards, or if you wanted to run like wish stuff. But I mean, it's a pretty dope ability. I can definitely get behind that skill. Here we have a much better image of the Trunks Brainwashed. He's a 3-cost, 10,000. His permanent says this card cannot evolve into other cards. You cannot play like Chain Attack on him or anything like that. Which is kind of cool since he's not actually Trunks, but he's Baby in Trunks' body. His activate main says place this card into its owner's drop area. Choose up to 1 baby card with an energy cost of 2 or less and play it. If you play the card, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards. It gets minus 5,000 power for the duration of the turn. The way it's worded really makes it seem like you have to activate the ability on the field, since it doesn't say, place this card from your hand or whatever. So, to get a baby with an energy cost of 2 or less, I don't know that I feel that's like a really good ability, but I'm sure there's probably a decent reason to run it. We just haven't seen it yet because we haven't seen all the other cards. Then on this side of the board, we see that we've got a few more baby cards that we can decipher, as well as a Super Saiyan 3 Goku GT card over on the left. The Goku is called Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku, Ever Evolving. He's a 1-cost, 4,000 power. When you play this card, draw 1 card. His activate main says, once per turn for 1 yellow, look at up to 2 cards from the top of your deck, choose up to 1 red or yellow Son Goku GT, or 1 Pan card among them, add it to your hand, and then shuffle your deck. So, it's cool because it lets you add a card, and you can pick either one that you want, but it's really dumb that it has an energy cost. I mean, it's once per turn, so I guess you could keep doing it, but I'm just kind of, I don't know, for some reason, I'm wondering why have an energy cost. Just make it a when you play this card. instead, but I guess that's just me. Then we've got Baby the Overseer. It's hard to tell what his stats are, but he has the activate main. Looks like it says choose one yellow baby in your battle area, energy cost of 1, and place it in the drop area. Play this card from your hand. I'm not sure why you would play this card in this manner, but because unless it's a 3 cost, but even then, it would have to be yellow to be able to EX evolve it into the new Super Baby. So I'm not really sure what this card is supposed to accomplish. Then we have Return of Planet Tuffle. This is one of those cards that we looked at earlier. It's a 2-cost yellow Desire card. So you'll be using this stuff with Wish, which actually doesn't surprise me because Baby did make a Wish. So we could have a Baby Wish leader, which is kind of terrifying. But the effect isn't all super, super busted. It says this card gains Desire and choose up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards, switch them to rest mode. So not super broken, but still pretty freaking cool. Then lastly, we have Super Baby 1, All-Consuming Terror. He's a red-yellow battle card. Looks like it says activate main. If your leader card is a yellow baby, choose 4 Brainwash cards in your drop area. Place them under this card. Choose 1 Super Baby 2, Malicious Majesty in your deck or hand and place it on top of this card in active mode. So I like the strategy that you're going to use the brainwashed characters to kind of bring out the biggest baby card that you can possibly get. I'm pretty happy with that. Now, if we look at the Malicious Majesty baby, that would be this card right here, which is Super Baby 2 Malicious Majesty. It's a 5 cost, 30,000 with Deflect, and the new Offering skill, which makes your opponent choose to either crit themselves or let you draw 2 cards. His Activate Battle skill is once per turn, and it says choose 3 cards in your hand, place them in your drop area, then choose 1 card in your life, add it to your hand. Choose your opponent's leader card and all of their battle cards, and then get minus 20,000 power, and have their non-keyword skills negated for the duration of the turn. That is a huge shutdown. You're blowing up a lot of shit on your opponent's side of the field, shutting down their leader because their leader gets that minus 20,000 as well, which means once they drop that, they can just punch you in the face with everything because it's going to take so much effort to combo out of all that. Negates would be your best friend at that point, maybe blockers. And negating non-keyword skills is just, it's a really stupid good effect. And I like this card. I really just wish you could play the old red support with this stuff. Here we've got another image of them showcasing the board. We can see a few new cards that are on the board as well. We've got a new blue Gohan Youth. Looks like a 1-drop with 4,000 power and an auto, probably when you play this card. We've got a new Kaioken Goku leader. Looks like he's got a few keyword skills in his text box. Then we've got a pretty badass looking new Piccolo. We've got the Dr. Wheelo, because I can't Ero, and what looks like an extra card that goes along with the leader as well. So from what I can gather, this card is similar to the Beerus from set 1. His auto, when you attack, draw a card. His activate main says once per turn, choose 1 card from your hand, place it in the drop area. Choose up to 1 keyword skill on one of your opponent's battle cards and negate it for the duration of the turn. Then his other activate main says if a Dr. Ero's lab in your battle area has some number or more cards under it, you win the game. So, what? So you just have to hit a certain number of cards, and then you win. But it looks like that extra card, it looks like it's got a high energy cost, so probably 6 or so. Maybe on the front side of the leader, it fetches the field card similar to other decks. I would think that would have to be the case, just because you'd have to get to 6 energy just to play the card, and then get so many cards underneath it. It just kind of seems like at that point, well, you're more than halfway through the game if you've got 6 energy, even if you're just spending your entire turns ramping. Then we have a close-up of the new Super Saiyan 4 Goku leader, Senses Regained. Looks like he has permanent double strike on the awakened side, and once per turn, choose 1 card in your life, add it to your hand, switch this card to active mode. I hate that he's not a lineage leader because I would love to build more lineage decks And it'd be really cool to have another lineage leader. I do like the one we have now, but always cool to get new leaders to play with. I am kind of upset he's yellow, because I was hoping he was going to be red, so that we could get, so we could use all the red support, like the counters, and just all the good red support in general. We've also got a close-up of that Goku as well. Spirit of the Planet. He's a 2-cost, 15k blue-green with the new Revive skill. That basically says, when this card is KO'd, play this card and negate the skill for the duration of the turn. So, once a turn, he can come back from the dead just by comboing a blue-green. Or not even comboing it, just by placing it in the drop area. So, if it's a +1 to combo, you don't even have to worry about that. His permanent says you can't play this card from any area with skills other than his Revive skill. And his Activate Battle says, once per turn for 1 blue, 1 green, this card gets plus 10,000 power and triple strike for the duration of the turn. So 25 triple strike, you can obviously power him up with combos. And Revive says he just keeps coming back, so he can keep hitting your opponent over and over and over again for some stupid amounts of triple attack. Pretty solid card. I definitely like it, even though I'm not a fan of the timeline that it's from. But I am willing to give this stuff a try, despite the fact it's from movies that I don't even remember watching. Then we've got our feature rares for the set, of course going by the new names of Noble Hero rares and Ignoble Villain rares. And honestly, these cards look fucking amazing. They seem so much better than the Infinite Saiyan rares, and we've got 10 of them this time around. We've got a red Vegeta and a red Beerus, a blue Goku and the blue Android 21, green Piccolo, yes, and green Wheelo, yellow Baby, yellow Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and then black Hachiak, and black Goku, Vegeta, Future Trunks, Kid Teen Gohan, and the Piccolo. That one I hope is really good because it has just super amazing art. Though I hope all of them are good as well, just because I like what they do with kind of the campaign feature rares, whatever you want to call them, despite the fact that they're not always that great, and some of them do have to be played in a specific manner, but it's a really cool thing for them to do, and it just gives us more things that we can build with, and gives me more deck profiles that I can build for you guys. Then, lastly, we have not 1, not 2, but 3 secret rares for this set. I really, really hope distribution is going to be generous. I understand there's secret rares. I understand doing one a case, but can we do one of each a case? Let's not do this shit where you have to order multiple cases just to get one fucking secret rare. That is actually absurd. From what I've gathered, it looks like the secret rares are going to be a Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and a Golden Great Ape Baby Vegeta. I am okay with all of that because I would like to see more characters get ultimates. If one of them happens to be Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, then people will finally be happy. If it happens to be another Super Saiyan 4 Goku, I'll be content with that, because that is one of the forms of Goku that I like. And if we're getting a baby secret rare, I know tons of people that are going to be super happy with that. So, seems like 3 really good, solid choices. I would love to get an Android secret rare, like maybe Cell, and bring back Cell. Something for Androids, but hopefully the SPRs will be really dope. Hopefully we'll get better Android support and get some cool SPRs for them at least. But that's everything we were able to decipher and pick apart from the video. Hopefully you guys can help me figure some of this stuff out. See if you guys have found any of the cards that we didn't. If seen anything we didn't see, and if you figured out any skills that we were not able to read. So they do that shit on purpose, and then of course they blank all of the cards, the power, the effects, and the skill, the cost, unlike what they used to do in the first couple series. So now we can't go, oh well, we got this as a 4 cost. This is going to be your, a trump card, or whatever. But let me know in the comments below what you guys think. What are you guys excited for in this? For me, it's definitely the Super Saiyan 4 Goku stuff, the Super Saiyan God Goku stuff, and the Android support. I know a lot of you are just happy about the baby and the Android 21, and the rest of the characters are just kind of just there. But let me know what you guys think, what you're most excited for, and if you guys find anything that I wasn't able to, let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear all about it, and we can talk about it in tonight's stream as well. With that, though, we're going to go ahead and get the freak out of here, and we'll see you guys in the next video.